Hi, welcome back, and now we're going to go ahead and make the sugar cookies. I have the dough here. I've started making it not round anymore. And I'm going to adjust the camera, and I have a cutting board and a rolling pin, and this has been in the fridge a few hours. This is going to be tonight's dessert, and you have to roll it. I put flour on the cutting board, and I'm putting flour on the rolling pin, and you have to roll it out, not too thin, not too thick. And that's the tricky part, and that could take some practice. Sometimes, most of the time I get it right, but sometimes I don't get it right. So, you know, they can be too thin or too thick. So you kind of have to just eyeball it, make sure that you get the right consistency. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. And then I have a bowl of flour right there. And I'm going to start with some stars first. I got my cookie sheet over here, so it's handy. And I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out the shapes. And I'm going to put them on the cookie sheets and then dipping the cookie cutter back into the bowl. You want to probably keep on doing that. That way it does not stick. And I have personally found, I have plastic cookie cutters too, but I personally found the metal ones actually work best. But the plastic ones are fine too. And certain shapes you can only find in the plastic. So here's some stars, and then after that we will do some Santa Clauses. So now when you have, like, okay, I could fit one Santa Claus. So what I like to do is per tray do one shape per tray, because I'm going to then sprinkle them. And then also they happen to go in the same rate of speed. Okay, so then you have to roll it back into a ball. Put a little bit more flour down. In the meantime, I've preheated my oven to 350, and depending, we live in a higher elevation, so depending on the elevation might depend on the temperature of the oven and how long you have to cook the cookies. I don't adjust my recipe. For my elevation, I just adjust my cooking time, and usually everything takes longer here to cook. So here's some here is some Santa Clauses. So whatever shapes you want. Now, these are what I call Christmas cookies, but I also have made, get the heart cookie cutters, and do Valentine's Day cookies, get Easter cookie cutters, do Easter cookies. I've done for baby showers. I've done sometimes just in a circle, and did some pink and some blue back before the day when you knew if you were having a boy or a girl. So I've done that before. So today the stars are going to be for Hanukkah, and the snowmen are going to be for Christmas. So you can do it pretty quick. And then you just go ahead and take this. Again, the more you work the dough, the easier it gets. And the rest of my dough is still in the refrigerator. So I want to get 2 more snowmen, and then I will have the tray completed. We'll see if I can get a snowman out of this last one. So the key is to try to use all the dough up. And then I have 3 more. Let's see if I can make this guy 1 more Santa Claus. This one's sticky. have to redo him. Didn't come out right. So there's time to redo them. Hope everybody's having a good day. This time I'm making the cookies after dinner, which is probably a way better idea than sometimes I make them right before dinner, then I'm eating cookies before dinner. Okay, so on the stars, I'm gonna do blue for Hanukkah. And I just do sprinkles. You can decorate these cookies however you'd like. I've always just done the sprinkles, so that's why I just keep to that. If somebody wanted to make frosting, they could. But I've always just done the sprinkles. So that's it for that one. And then let's get Santa over here. And I'm going to do Santa red. And I've gone through that red. I've gone through a lot. So here I got. And the key here is to just make sure, and it's hard to do honestly, make sure you don't go crazy with the sprinkles, because too many sprinkles is not good, not enough sprinkles isn't any good. So sometimes I tend to, there's usually a few that I just do a little bit too many. And then also what I found, if you or your child has allergies, I found this one that's just the white, and it only has sugar and carnauba wax in it. That's it. So if you are allergic to food coloring, you can do that. And I'm going to later do some where I'm just going to do a circle, and I'm going to call them snowballs, and I'm going to put just the white on there. So I'm going to pop these in the oven, and then for about 6 to 10 minutes, and I will check on them through the process so you can see what they look like when they're done, and when they're halfway done. So see you soon. Okay, we're going to check on the cookies. That's what they're looking like. They're not quite done yet, but we're going to keep on checking because they're going to go from not being done to being done pretty quick. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, let's take a look. So they're almost done, but they need to get just ever so slightly more done, because otherwise, I've taken them out like this before, and sometimes the middle's not quite done. So I'm just gonna maybe one more minute, or maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna peek in here in about 30 seconds and see. Okay, so this is how they're looking. There's a little bit of brown on the corners. So they are ready to pull. I'm going to pull them out of the oven, and I'm going to let them cool down. And once they cool down a little bit, I'll put them on a cooling rack, and then we will taste test them. See you soon. Okay, so these are cool enough to take off the rack. Off the cookie sheet, and put them on the cooling rack. And they come off really easy. Now, move this over, these cookies here, try a star, try a Santa. Okay, my favorite part, taste testing the warm cookies out of the oven. So I'm going to first show you, so this is what it looks like. This one had too many sprinkles on it, so I'm going to eat it. That's what the bottom looks like. Here's one of the stars. That's what it looks like, and I'm gonna eat Santa first. First, I'm gonna open it up. Now, keep in mind that they are warm, so they're gonna be extra moist. They'll get a little bit harder as they cool down. Very, very good. I miss this flavor because I haven't had these since last year. I'm glad I waited till after dinner. That was probably a smart move, because I probably would have ate way too many. Very, very good. These are the sugar cookies made with real butter, and it makes a real difference for sure. You can really taste the butter. They are a butter cookie, and I really enjoy it. It's always one of the favorite cookies that I give out. Luckily, my friends usually do a different cookies than I do, or different sweets than I do, and then we exchange, and then everybody has something different to eat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for those who are subscribing. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe to my channel. It is free, and it'll alert you when a new video comes out. I really enjoyed making these sugar cookies tonight, and thank you for watching.